Audrina, how was your dad?
Yeah, it was good.
He was good.
Yeah. Nah, I don't want to speak about it, just leave me.
Well, I think we need to speak about it, to be honest.
But I want to.
And I've said we need to. I don't... No, if things go, I think the way they're going to go, we need to go. We need to leave.
Listen, my uncle's. It'll be better there.
Yeah, yeah.
It will. Oh, I don't want to fight. What are you doing with that?
You know, just be careful, you know that.
But you're not in danger.
No, but you are.
What are you saying? I can't protect myself. Or you. Or the baby.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Listen. It's a new start. For the three of us. You see this? This gets into problems.
I just want it for peace of mind.
We're leaving that lifestyle here.
You can't just leave the lifestyle here as easy as that.
Just leave it.
You really need to think things through properly because it's not just me and you we're thinking about now, so... You even listening to me?
I need some little kid. What the f? So I was like, do you know anyone? From his hand. But there was no loud in the air. Like, why? Why was
Juna!
Juna, come here, bruv. Come here.
If you're playing with it, you can't cut.
Stole 200 at Monopoly, moving smart, doing it properly, trying to grab all of that like a robbery. You niggas know that. Obviously, I've been putting that work in the booth. My man speaks that truth. Ever since day one, I've been a great one. Hustling half for the bacon. The chick right there's got a nice big back and it's shaking. And she's British and Bayesian, and I ain't even faded. High faded, mixed race kid with a flow that's been changing.
Girl Nation was like a really good thing, I reckon, for like Dumfries and like obviously for Boys from the Border as well. But Girl Nation can be almost a franchise, also the side that's open to any types of music. So it could be like DMB, could be like just some form of producing that like DJs were doing and they want to showcase. So anyone that kind of wanted to be a part of like coming up, doing music and they're not getting the opportunities, then they can jump on the Girl Nation hype and perform live sets. You know what I mean? Break a lot of social barriers down. BFDB were obviously Girl Nation, and Girl Nation was BFDB.
I thought we needed a thing that the MCs would have, like, to call their own, so that, like, even though we didn't have the Girl Nation platform to spit on and all that, we could still go out and like make tunes and all that thing.
We had 6 different DJs in Girl Nation at the time, so they were kind of asking like, yo, is this a Girl Nation thing or is this like a you, Hams and Jody thing? And then we'll be like, oh, well, it's a spitting thing, do you know what I mean?
At this like straight on the nightly, see me in the wall, don't ever try to fight me. Catch a hook that could crack your bite, G, pistols talk, and we don't take kindly cheeks. What it was, now you're linked to an IV, need to the gut, make a skinny boy whitey. They don't like me, cause I'm a lighty. Rock band tracking with them old school Nikes. Old man hands but born in the 90s, I was born in the Christ years, sworn to beside me. In the war, get more than a soul slice, years more than likely. For these fools to fall down when they come around in a fight, G, you don't really wanna come fight with.
We got my main man Hamels, Courtney, Napalms, Jody, J.O.D, and Declan, I forgot. We also got our man Parp, who occasionally likes to get on a track.
I reckon it's kind of like having siblings, do you know what I mean? Like, it's nice to have a big brother because if he messes up and does something bad, you see that and then you think to yourself, I'm not gonna do that, you know what I mean? And like, within your own group, you can learn off each other being like, writing, do you know what I mean? Like, I can go downstairs and see Ham's putting the work in and writing for like 3-4 hours. Then you go to a gig and then he's getting reloads every 10 seconds and you're like, yeah, you put the work in, you know what I mean? And then you need to think, I need to pick my game up and I need to start doing that kind of stuff. And like, it's just learning off your peers. We all offer different things to each other. It could be like confidence on the stage. It could be like the writing part. It could be recording. It could even just be the hunger.
Man in the ground when I don't need no speed. When I just jump on the stage, then I'm gonna lose it. Man, I get caged. Box up cause they can't handle the pace. When I try to beat this man in your face, when I don't need the other game, when I just raise. Crowd get a shot like Taze. Think of my shit like bass. Never gonna hide my face. See me on the stage, you better brace cause I lock shit down in the race.
In Dumfries, you've got to make your own music opportunities. You just got to like, hope you meet like-minded people and just make them happen. But in Glasgow, if you know the right people, like opportunities will come to you as well. I'm more likely to go into a rave and that, see some boys that you know and that, and then be like, oh yeah, come jump on this and that. And then you jump on, spit some bars, and then someone from down there sees you, and that gets you another opportunity and all these things, you know what I mean? There's just more going on up here.
It's on a whole different level, do you know? It's like anything, I reckon. It's like, could be fashion, could be sports. The bigger the population, like the more people coming from different backgrounds, different countries, you know, it just shows everyone's got like different styles, sets the par a lot higher, I think. And Dumfries can get stuck behind because it's the same and it won't always be the same, but it's always gonna kind of be the same. And if you want to excel, you want to like actually kick on, you've got to see the target, you know what I mean? You've got to see like what's ahead of you, who's better, because you can easily lock yourself up in a big bubble and think to yourself, like, I'm the best in Dumfries, da-da-da, da-da-da, do you know what I mean? Because it's so small, you could get away with that. But in a city, you get to a stage where you're like, yo, I am this good. But then boom, someone walks past you and he's like swag 100, you're like, psh.
Properties.
dismiss us completely. Well, I wouldn't say completely, would you? Oh, no, certainly not. No, indeed. I wonder what type of place this is. It definitely looks as if they are placed on the bottom of the rock.
My name is Monroe, and my self-care act is pampering myself in solitude. I love things like long baths and bath bombs and face masks, and just being on my own really, and just being able to reflect about how I feel without any influence, without any smartphones, without any televisions or distractions or anybody else. I like to kind of just go into myself and just really think about where I am and who I am and what I want. Self-care for Black women is so important because there's so much that we are exposed to that is imposed on us that we carry with ourselves, and especially things like beauty standards or forms of discrimination. And I feel like self-care is a way to really just strip that back and just get back to the core and focus on yourself, because the problem's never really with you, balance with everything else. So self-love is the way forward to just counteract all of that noise.
My name is Farizo, and my act of self-care is detangling my hair. I feel quite oppressed by my hair a lot of the time, and I feel like as black women there's so much that gets attached to our hair in terms of what styles are professional, what style is acceptable, and for that reason I feel it's important for me to keep my hair. I get a lot of energy from it. I get a lot of confidence from being able to walk out my house with an afro and feel good about myself. At the same time, it requires so much attention to look after that I don't always have the time to put in as much love and attention to my hair as I would like. So it's a really good activity for me to sit down and detangle my hair and treat it with some care and respect. Black women are often put in roles where they have to look after other people. They're often matriarchs, they're often the caregivers in their role within their families, their role within their friends, and I think often black women don't take the time out to also reflect that care onto themselves. So that's why I think self-care for black women is important.
My name is Grace, and my act of self-care is looking after my skin. Looking after my skin is important to me because it's not something that I really did as a child. My mum would try and get me to look after my skin and moisturise and stuff, but I wasn't really into it because I was just running around and didn't really have time for it. So it's something that I do now consciously. As an adult, it's something that I have to take time to factor into my daily routine. So it's something that makes me feel calm, it sets me up for the day, and then it's also a way of me winding down at night. I think self-care is important for black women because not only is it exhausting existing as a black woman in society on its own, it's exhausting having to factor that existence into a daily life and a daily routine, and I feel like a lot of black women feel like they don't deserve to look after themselves, to be treated right by themselves. So I think self-care is really important because we do deserve to treat ourselves right, and it is really important because we are just being ourselves living a very tough existence.
My name is Michelle, and my act of self-care is art in all its forms. It helps me express myself, but I feel like I have loads of different ways to express myself, but I think it's more private, because it's not something I really share with many people. So it's something I do solely for me, and not for any type of validation other than validating myself. For so long we haven't really been taught how to do that specifically for ourselves. Growing up especially, I don't remember hearing that word, that phrase, the idea of, taking time out to care for yourself is just a strange hippie concept. And with the way the world is set up these days, it's necessary to tune in with yourself, ask yourself how you're feeling, what you need, and then do that for yourself.
My name is Barbier, and my act of self-care is meditation. Meditation connects me to my body, which I've recently really tried to start to love and appreciate because it's my home. My mind and my body are connected, and I want them to be connected. So this way I'm checking in with myself, because I'm always checking in on other people and I'm never checking in on myself. And taking the courage to live my best, if that makes sense. I feel that black women have been taught to be the backbone for everybody else apart from themselves, and that can only go so far. And because I am so connected to my body and to my mind, if I'm putting all of that energy out there for other people, I'm going to be drained. So we need to, as black women, put the care back into ourselves, because like I said, our bodies are our home, And if we're constantly giving, which society tells us that we need to do, because society tells us that we're not enough, so give more or change more or do more. So because black women are always giving, I feel that we're always deflating, and we don't even know that we're deflating ourselves. So I think it's important for us to stay like balloons and have air in us like balloons, because nobody else, society doesn't do it for us, so we have to do it for ourselves.
My name's Maria, and my self-care is preparing and cutting fruit. I like the feeling of doing something and not really thinking about what I'm doing. I think it's really important for me to do things that are therapeutic, that will just take me out of my thoughts and can be something that I'm doing by myself in silence. So I just do it because it makes me just feel better in general and feel more in control. I think there's just a lot of pressure for us generally to kind of do everything and always be busy and never really complain about the fact that we don't take a break. And I think just in the environment that we live in a big city, it's really important to have those moments of quiet time and where you're just doing something in a selfish way, for yourself.
Dancing is life, innit? I don't know, there's something about when you hear music and the way your body connects to it. I can't help moving.
It's emotive.
I feel like it's the time when I feel the most free in my body.
It's very cathartic. There's something about being in ownership of my body and being defiant in that and owning it, and it's just, black women have been told that we're not allowed to do it, so that's why for me I think it's an act of self-care.
It's like an instant shot of endorphins, it just makes you happy, just letting your blood flow that quickly and just, I don't know, it's just happy.
It's just really beautiful to see black women encouraging and supporting and uplifting each other. Self-care, it's literally magic.
Don't let anybody steal your magic, yeah. But I got so much, y'all, that you can have it, yeah.
we come, sir. Come on. Come on. Okay. So, you getting done today? Do you know what you want to get done? Some off the sides. Right, maybe a little off the top. Alright. Let's just see how we go then. You get out too much today? It's been another quiet one for us. So you studying? You working? Trust me, man, there's no value in traditional barbers anymore. No connection with the customer. No? I don't think I'd ever leave this place. Look, man, come on. If you're not working, studying, you must be doing something.
Yeah.
Finding yourself. Nice shot, bro.
Roland, it's me. Where are you? Danny's woken up and is asking for his dad. What am I supposed to tell him? No research can be that important. It's Christmas morning, for fuck's sake. Couldn't you have given us Christmas Day? I need you to call me back.
Emily, you spoke on the phone? Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing.
Are you sure, right?
It says on the internet you know how to get rid of them,
I believe so, yes.
even the bad ones.
What do you mean, bad?
You'll see.
Who's out here?
No one.
Are you sure?
This isn't a good place to slow down.
There's no need to be afraid. They're not what you think.
It hates Christmas.
Don't we all?
Seriously. Came into the house and started bothering us as soon as we put the decorations up.
Christmas lights.
Yeah. Then I put them here and it went too.
You think it's still in there? One second.
You know the only place we get that to work is up on the hill. Your family wondering where you are.
My wife.
You can call her if you want.
As soon as we're done here.
Wait! I just don't think it's a good idea if you go in there.
But you said...
I know, I just think it would be better if someone else went.
I'm not afraid. Tell me!
Wait!
I didn't write you a note. There's not a note to say. Merry Christmas.
Oh, come on. Fucking answer! Hello? Oh, God. Danny? Is Mummy there? I need you to pass the phone to Mummy. The bathroom. How long has she been in there?
The world is electric. You, me, above, below. We're all just 9-volt batteries. And what you think are ghosts are merely electrons and protons left over by an extreme emotional expression. They're like an echo, drifting backwards and forwards through time and space, sometimes even appearing before the moment they occurred. They gravitate towards huge amounts of electricity, like a windmills.
Danny? Shut the door. No. I need you to promise me you won't go in there again. Oh, Danny, Mummy's just...
They're like an echo, drifting backwards and forwards through time and space, sometimes even appearing before the moment they occurred.
contribute also high unemployment and may reduce grant to local councils.
The police are being pelted with petrol bombs, bricks and bottles. In return, they drum their truncheons on their rivals. Black smoke from blazing houses.
Based on law and order first, and also these enough to convince me that the thief has in their business. And I want to say this again.
Well, of course there's an awful lot of looting, but don't look at the police, look at the looters. You need an awful lot of policemen to look after 800 marauding young blacks.
When we mash up this 181, they make the ruler them understand that we not take no more of them oppression. And when we check out the ghetto grapevine, every rebel just a rebel in them story. Them a talk about the power and the glory. Them a talk about the burning and the looting. Them a talk about the smashing and the grabbing. Them a tell me about the vanquish and the victory. Them said the Babylon them went too far.
Sure as the sunshine, way up in the skies. Today I stand here a victim, yes. Truth is I'll never die.